right out here. Today I'm going to take you inside and show you Galileo's telescope in the Galileo Museum behind us. So, let's go inside.
Galileo was born in Pisa, which you might know for the Leaning Tower of Pisa. He's an Italian astronomer. Look, here's his telescopes. What? When Galileo first turned his eyes towards the heavens, he was using a child's spyglass, but then his goals became larger and he discovered the heavens through the telescope that he was the inventor of. How cool! Galileo did the famous experiment where he dropped two balls that were almost identical except the mass was completely different. And what do you think happened? Well, they fell at the same rate and hit the ground at the exact same time. If you take a brick and feather, for example, what do you think will hit the ground first? Obviously the brick, but if you do it in space, because there's no wind resistance there, the brick and feather will land exactly at the same time.
Here we are in Santa Crocce, and we're going to go see where Galileo is buried today.
Here's the tomb of Galileo Galilei. We're now inside Santa Crocce. It says that he was a scientist, philosopher, and astronomer. Galileo holds the globe and the telescope. It's ironic that Galileo is buried in a church, considering his rocky relationship with the Catholic Church. Galileo was put under house arrest by the Inquisition in 1633 because Galileo supported Copernicus's heretical observations that the Earth revolved around the sun instead of all the. It wasn't until 1992 that Pope John Paul II admitted that the Catholic Church had been wrong during that time. While still under house arrest 9 years later, Galileo died peacefully. Hey, look, the constellations leading up to the Galileo Museum. Here's mine, Virgo.
Galileo Galilei actually thought he saw through his telescope the Jupiter moons, otherwise known as the Medici stars, as he called them. And he saw other orbital objects orbiting around Jupiter with its giant mass, and he saw the four moons, Europa, Ganymede, Io, and Callisto. And he saw that they were orbiting around Jupiter, and that the Earth was not the center of the universe.
I learned about Galileo here in Florence, Italy, and I hope you did too. I'm Astro Abbey. Thanks for watching.
See ya!